Hi everyone, I'm Batul Angoorwala. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Today we are diving into what's happening in Palestine. I know it can be a bit tricky to understand. So I got my brother Burhanuddin here to break it down for us. Let's say hello to Burhanuddin. Bhaiya, I want to know what Palestine is and what is currently unfolded in Palestine these days.
Okay, Batul, I will explain it to you from the beginning. Palestine holds a special place due to Masjid al-Aqsa, a land mentioned in the Quran at least 6 times because it is blessed. Masjid al-Aqsa is the only masjid mentioned in the Quran by name apart from Masjid al-Haram in Mecca. Masjid al-Aqsa is in Jerusalem, which is also a holy place to Jews and Christians. And the Prophet Muhammad went on Isra wal Miraj, the night journey. Then he flew on Buraq and then went up to the heaven and talked to Allah. That is why Masjid al-Aqsa is so special. The reward for praying there is 500 times more than praying anywhere else, other than Kaaba and the Prophet Mosque in Medina.
But Bhaiya, what's been happening there in recent times?
Wait, Batul. I'll explain it to you step by step. In the past, Palestine has been taken over by the country of Israel.
What does that mean?
Well, it means that one country's army comes in and take control of another country's land. In this case, the Israeli army has control over Palestine. And because of this occupation, the people of Palestine have faced some terrible attacks. They've lost their homes and land, especially in Gaza, where people have been trapped for 17 years. Their water and electricity are controlled, and they can't leave. They don't have the basic rights they should have.
That's not fair. Why doesn't someone do something? Can they do that?
No, it's not fair. And what's happening is against the law. The occupation of Palestinian land is considered illegal.
Is this a fight between Muslims and Jewish people?
No, it's not about religions. It's about the government of Israel and what they're doing to the Palestinians. There are many Jewish activists who support the rights of Palestinians, and even the Jewish religion is against the bad things happening to the people in Palestine these days. In 1948, the Israeli military made 800,000 Palestinians leave their homes and they couldn't go back. It was a very sad time. About 450 villages were destroyed and around 15,000 Palestinians lost their lives. This is called the first catastrophe, the Nakba. Then in 1967, Israel started another war and took control of Gaza and the West Bank. They even went into Jerusalem and took over the Holy Al-Aqsa complex. In 1967, 300,000 more Palestinians lost their homes. So for the last 75 years, the Palestinian people have been through a lot. Some people might say they are like superheroes, very strong people. Apartheid is when some people are treated differently because of their race when they live in a place. They have different laws for them. Nelson Mandela fought against apartheid, but they put him in jail and called him a terrorist. Nelson Mandela once said, "But we know too well that our freedom is incomplete without the freedom of Palestinians. It's essential for everyone to have their freedom and be treated fairly."
What's happening in Palestine?
So, Batul, now I'll explain what's happening in Palestine. Over the years since the occupation began, the Palestinian people have tried to stand up for their rights. They've tried different ways like peaceful marches where they say things like "Free Palestine" and the occupation and give us our rights. And sometimes they've used force. which means there has been fighting and violence in Israel and Palestine. Both sides have been hurt and the whole world is watching. But many people around the world don't know about the suffering of Palestinians under the occupation for many decades. Right now, Israel is doing some very bad things, like war crimes. They've cut off things that people need to live, like water, food, fuel, and medicine. They are also using bombs to destroy Gaza and the people who live there. Thousands of people have been hurt or killed, and more than a million had to leave their homes and go to other parts of Gaza, but they can't leave the area. They are thirsty, hungry, and if they get hurt, they can't get the help they need. Even hospitals and churches have been damaged, which is against the law. These actions are really unkind and against the rules of how we should treat people.
What can we do now?
As humans, it's important for us to stand up for people whose rights have been taken away and who are being treated unfairly, no matter who they are, whether they are Muslim, Jewish, Christian, or anyone. Many people in different countries are holding peaceful protests to support Palestine. This means they work together in their cities, showing that they care about what's happening. We can give money to charities that help Gaza. These organizations use the money to provide food and medicine to the people who need it. It's crucial for us to use our voices and speak out against violence. Instead, we can encourage peaceful ways to solve problems and help make the world a better place. Educate ourselves about what's happening in Palestine so we can tell others and raise awareness. When people know about the issue, they can work together to find solutions. We can also pray for peace in the world, for the safety of all people, and for a better future where everyone can live in harmony. I believe, Batul, that I have explained Palestine to you in a detailed and simple manner. I hope you and your friends now understand what Palestine is and what is happening there these days.